Today we are going to see the statistical test of data, in which we are going to see whether the particular result is to be rejected or to be retained. And for this we are going to see one is a Q test and second is a 2.5D and 4D rule. As we know that suppose measurement is carried out and suppose 5 values or 6 values are there, then in that case if there is one doubtful value is there, in that case whether this doubtful value to be reject or to be retained, so particular there are tests are there. Therefore based on the Q test and 2.5D and 4D rule we are going to see, and also we are going to see the some different that is the numerical problem based on the Q test. So today's topic is a statistical test of data, and in this case we are going to see what are the different tests to applied for the measurement of the results. And here we are going to see the Q test, and the second is a 2.5D and 4D rule. So here what is meant by the statistical test of data, or also it is known as rejection of results. So in this case, when a series of replicate analysis are performed, one of the result appear to be different from the other or rest of the measurement. It is now to be decided whether this value is to be rejected or to be retained, and therefore only reliable basis for the rejection is when it can be decided that some specific errors might have been made in obtaining the doubtful result. So no result should be retained in case where a known error has occurred in its collection. However, experience is the best basis for judging the validity of the particular observation, as a statistical test would be. Therefore, a number of statistical tests have been used to determine whether the particular observation should be rejected or to be retained. And there, on the basis of that, Q test, what is Q means rejection quotient, is one of the most statistical criteria for a small number of observations, and it is recommended as a test for the retain or to reject the particular doubtful value. And therefore here this Q test is one of the correct method. Okay, so after this now we are going to see Q test, that is called rejection quotient, and this Q test is given by the scientists Dean and Dijkstra, and it is quietly used for the applied for the measurement or the doubtful value is to be reject or to retain. And therefore it is help that the Q test is can be used whether the doubtful value can be rejected or can be retained by using a 90% confidence limit. And this Q test consists of 5 steps. So this Q test consists of 5 steps, and these 5 steps are very important. And the first test is arrange the result in a set in ascending or descending order. So first step is arrange the result in a ascending order. If suppose there are 5 values, arrange it according to the ascending or descending order. Second step is to calculate the range. And range can be calculated, that is difference between the largest value and the smallest value in the set. And after finding the first arrange it and then find the range, and third is the find the difference between suspected result, means doubtful result, and its nearest neighbor. So find the difference. And after that fourth is find the value of Q, which is called rejection quotient, by dividing difference obtained in a step 3 by the range obtained in a step 2. So difference divided by range, we get the value of calculated value of Q, that is rejection quotient. So these are the 4 steps, and number 5 is also there. So first arrange the result, second find the range, third find the difference, and fourth find the rejection quotient Q. And number 5 is the compare the calculated value of Q with those given value of the Q given in the table. If the calculated Q value is greater than the given Q value for the particular number of measurement, then reject the suspected or doubtful value. And if it is less than Q value from the suspected value, then it is retained with 90% confidence limit. For example, if there are 3 observations, and for this is the table value, tabulated value for the rejection quotient Q, 0.90, for 4 observation 0.76, 5 observation 0.64. so these are the number of observation in the measurement, and these are the value of rejection quotient. So we have to compare. Number 5 is that we have to compare the calculated Q value with this tabulated value. If the calculated Q value is greater than this value for that number of observation, then the value is to be rejected. If it is less, then it is retained. So this is the Q test, and this Q test consists of 5 steps. So first step is to arrange the result in a ascending order, second to find the range, and third to find out the difference, and number 4 find out the value of Q, and 5 is the compare the calculated Q value with the Q value given in a table. And now based on this Q test, some numerical problems are there that we are going to see in the next slide. So example 1. So example 1 is in a sample 103, 106, 114 and 107 milligram per liter of chloride we have determined. So 4 observations are there, 1, 2, 3 and 4. In this determination, 114 milligram per liter is a suspected result, that is called suspected means doubtful result. By applying a Q test, suggest whether the value 114 can be rejected or is to be retained. So we have 4 observation, but now these 103, 106, 107 are very close, but 114 is a doubtful. So whether if this value is to be rejected or to be retained, and for this we have to apply the Q test. So we Q test have 5 different steps. So by using Q test, so number 1 step, arrange the values in ascending order. So all the 4 values have been arranged, 103, 106, 107, 114, arranged in ascending order. Now second step is to find the range. Range, how to calculate the range? Largest value minus smallest value. So largest value is 114, smallest value is 103, 114 minus 103, 011. And third step is to find out the difference. So difference can be determined or calculated of the suspected result and the its nearest neighbor. So what is now here? Suspected value is the 114. So 114. And its nearest neighbor is 107. So it is here. So 007. This is the difference. And number 4, calculate the rejection quotient Q. So Q is determined in this way. Here difference upon the range. So difference is 10007 and range is 011. So divide it and we get 0.636. So this is the calculated Q value. 0.636 is the calculated Q value. And now Q value for 4 observation. How many observation? 1, 2, 3, 4. For 4 observation, for this 4 observation, value is 0.76 from the table. 0.76 for observation. This is the tabular value, 0.76. Calculated value 0.36. 0.636. 0.636. So this value is less than 0.76. Therefore, this value is to be retained, not to be rejected. So these are the 5 steps. And number 5, calculated value is less than the value of 4 observation from the table 0.76. Calculated value is less than 0.76 for 4 observation, and therefore this suspected or doubtful value 114 is to be retained, not to be rejected. So this is the number 1. And example number 2 is the, in this case 5 results obtained for the normality of a solution are 0.1014, 0.1012, 0.1019, 0.1016 and 0.1013. By applying a Q test, suggest whether the value 0.1019 can be rejected or is to be retained. So again now, based on the Q test, we have to find out whether this value, all the values are very close, 1, 2, 3 and 4. But 1019 is a much more difference, and this is doubtful value, suspected value. So this value is to be can be rejected or to be retained. So based on the Q test, we have to find out. So here again now there are 5 results and arranged in a ascending order. So 0.102, 103, 104, 1016, 1019. After arranging, then find out the range. So range is largest value minus smallest value. Largest value 1019, smallest value 1012. This is the range. And difference we have to find out. find the difference, and difference means suspected value 0.1019 and its nearest neighbor 1016. This is difference, and Q value can be calculated by difference upon range. So difference divided by range, we get the value 0.43. Again now 0.43, compare the calculated Q value from the for 5 observation. For 5 observation, value of Q is a 0.64 for 5 observation, and therefore calculated Q value 0.43 is less than Q value from the table, that is 0.64. Therefore calculate this value of suspected result is to be retained. Because calculated Q value is less than the Q value from the table for 5 observation, and therefore the doubtful value, that is suspected value 0.1019 is to be retained. And another example 3. In this case, in gravimetric estimation of nickel as nickel dimethyl glycine, the following values were reported as the weight in milligram of the precipitate, and values are 250, 253, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values are there. If Q value at 90% confidence limit is 0.51 for the 6 observation, Q value is given for 7 observation. 7 observations are there, and determine whether the value the 259 can be rejected or to be retained on the basis of Q test. So these are the 7 values: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have arranged it in a ascending order. So 7 values are there, and for 7 value Q value is given 0.51 for 7 observation. So these are the values, and now after arranging 7 values in a ascending order, then find out the range. Largest value, smallest value, 2591 and 250 smallest, so 09. Find the difference. Doubtful value 259 and the suspect nearest neighbor 254, 05. Calculate the Q value. Q value calculated difference upon range. So it is obtained 0.555, and this 0.55 is greater than 0.51 for 7 observation. This is the Q value from the table, 0.51, and calculated value is greater than 0.51. Therefore the suspected result is to be rejected on the basis of Q test. So this is the example 3. Now example 4. The following values were obtained for the determination of cadmium in the sample of dust, and values are 4.3, 4.1, 4.0 and 3.2 microgram per gram. So micro per gram. So here should the last value 3.2 be rejected? So question is there whether it is rejected or to be retained. So applying the Q test, arrange 4 values 1, 2, 3, 4 in the ascending order. After that find the range. Largest value minus smallest value, 4.3 minus 3.2, largest and smallest 1.1. Find the difference. This suspected result for here difference, find the difference, and here this is the difference 3.2 and its nearest neighbor 4.0. And after that find the Q, 0.8 upon 1.1.1. What is the 0.727? So this value is greater than, this value, calculated value is greater than for 1, 2, 3, 4 observation, and for 4 observation value is 0.76, and this is greater than this. Therefore the calculated value is greater than the value from the table. Therefore this value is to be rejected. Example 5. The following values were obtained for the determination of arsenic in the sample of water, and values are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And in that case should the value 3.2 be rejected or to be retained? Therefore this is the alternative, this is the similar method but alternative method for calculation of Q. So Q equals to suspected value, nearest neighbor, largest value. So this is difference, this is range, and after putting all the value we obtain this ratio and value 0.636, and table value is critical value is 0.51, calculated value is greater than 0.51. and therefore the value, doubtful value 3.2 be rejected, is to be rejected. 3.2 is rejected. So in this way we can calculate the Q value, and after comparing we can decide whether the doubtful value is to be rejected or to be retained. So in this case the doubtful result, suspected result is to be rejected. And now another rule is also there, like Q test 2.5D and 4D rule is there. So in this case the 2.5D and 4D rule are also applied for the rejection of particular value in the measurement. And in that case of 2.5D, again this method consists of some steps. 5 steps are there. So step 1 is initially discard. Again remember the important point. Number 1 is initially discard the doubtful value from the set of values. The doubtful value is to be discarded initially, and then take another values. And number 2, calculate the mean, and after that average deviation from the mean of good result. So after that we have to find the mean and average deviation. And number 3 is find the deviation of the discarded doubtful result and the mean of the good result. So what is the difference between deviation and mean and the suspected result, the mean. And fourth number rule is, and here 2 parts are there. A part is 2.5D rule. If the deviation of the doubtful result from the mean of good result is equal to or greater than 2.5 times the average deviation from the mean of good result, then reject the doubtful result, otherwise retain it. And 4D rule is that 4D rule is the rule is used in the same way as 2.5D rule. If the deviation of doubtful result from the mean of good result is equal to or greater than 4 times the average deviation from the mean of good result, then reject the doubtful result, otherwise retain. And there is no statistical justification for using either 2.5D or 4D rule. Therefore, but it is widely recommended. And also we should have to note that these rules are meant apply to the rejection of only one result from the group of 4 to 8, not 1 out of 3, 2 out of 5, like that. So now some numerical problems are there based on this rule. And number 1 is in the analysis, example 6, in the analysis of sulfur in sample, the following results of sulfur content in percent are obtained, and values are 0.47, 48, 47, 0.50. By applying the 2.5D and 4D rules, suggest whether the value 0.50 should be rejected or to be retained. So similar to Q test, we have to apply this rule for the 2.5D and 4D rule, and 4 observations are there. Now this is the doubtful value 0.50. So whether the value 0.50 is to be retained or to be rejected. Again by applying that, now the value 0.50 is a doubtful value, therefore this value is initially discarded. So discard this value and find the mean of other values. Now in this case x bar is the mean, and other than this value 3 values are there. So 0.47, 48, 47, and divided by 3 we get the mean. After that, deviation from the mean. So delta equals to mean and this value 0. Difference between this value mean and second value. So this is the deviation delta. And find out the average deviation from the mean. So average deviation of the deviation. So this 3 value addition upon 3. So this is the average deviation. And after the deviation of the doubtful value and the mean. So the doubtful value is 0.50 and the mean is a 0.47. So this is the value which is the deviation between doubtful value and the mean. And now this deviation divided by this value of average deviation, it comes out to be 10. And this is greater than 2.5 or 4 times the average deviation, and hence on the basis of 2.5D and 4D rule, the doubtful value 0.50 should be rejected. So in this way, this value is greater than the 2.5 or 4 times the average deviation, therefore it is to be rejected. And example number 7, 4 results again obtained for the molarity of the solutions are 0.1014, 0.1012, 0.1019 and 0.1016. By applying the Q test, 2.5D and 4D rule to the set of values, find whether the value 0.1019 can be retained or discarded or rejected. and key value for the 4 observation is given 0.76. So here there are 4 values, 1, 2, 3, 4. Doubtful value is 1019. So initially discard this value, and these 3 values are there. This is the addition of this is an average. We have determined this. This is the average. Find out the average, and after that deviation, the mean and this value and this. So this is the deviation delta, and this is the average deviation 1.3. So now here after that the suspected result and the mean of the 3 results. So this is the suspected result and the mean. So here this is the difference. So it can also be represented 5.0 ppt. So using 2.5D rule, by using a 2.5D rule, 2.5 into 1.3, 1.3 is the average deviation, and equal to, this is equals to 3.3, and this 3.3 is less than 5.0, this 5.0. Therefore this value suspected result is to be discarded because it is less than 5.0, and therefore it is discarded. And now using 4D rule, 4.0 into 1.3 average deviation, it is come out to 5.2, which is greater than 5.0. Therefore do not discard. Again, now on the basis of Q test, this is the suspected value, and this is the difference, and this is range. The values come out to be 0.43, and calculated Q value 0.43 is less than 0.76 for observation, and therefore the this doubtful value is to be retained, not to be discarded. And therefore on the basis of these 3 tests, first 2.5D says this is rejected, but other 2 methods shows it is to be retained, not to be discarded. So these are the numerical problem based on Q test, 2.5D and 4D rule. So today we have seen what is the Q test, different steps of Q test, and after that 2.5D and 4D rule to determine whether the value is to be retained or to be rejected. And based on these 2 tests, we have seen different numerical problem, how to find the Q value, how to find the average deviation, and after that we have to compare, and we have to decide whether the particular value, that is suspected value or doubtful value, is to be rejected or to be retained.